Yeah, let me share. Okay. Yeah, let me share it with others so they can also join the session. Okay, now I think, yeah. So today we'll be talking on the unified talk. So you'll be sharing the screen? Yeah, sure. And have you done the project of the unified talk which you were talking about last? Okay. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, this is the latest gen, correct? Gen G3. Yeah, nice. Hmm. Hmm. I think that will work with the trigger options. Yep, yep. So I think all those things will integrate with the unified protect also looks like, I think. If you, yeah, let me double check that because if you go to the Unify Protect, under the trigger options, you can set a trigger. I mean, under the alarm manager. So, yes. Yes, under the alarm manager, it gives you an options like uh, speaking vehicle or something like maybe I think we need to take a look into that exactly what else we can do that on because the Unify Access is completely integrated with the Unify Protect. So I think somehow Unify Talk is also integrated. Yeah.
Architecture and interior design.
Uh, hey Cole, can you check your audio is not coming out? Yeah. Yeah, I think you. Yeah, on the stream, on the YouTube live stream.
There we go. My audio should be back now. Sorry about that.
Okay, am I audible? It is not coming out. Yeah,
I can
I'm.
hear you, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was checking on the stream. Yeah, I can. It is working.
I'm glad you checked.
Yep. Yep. Yeah,
Okay,
I got
so
a. Checked the message. Like I got a personal message also. The audio is not coming out. Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, so for those of you who didn't hear me, we have stacked NVRs at the site, and those are running UniFi Access and UniFi Protect. But we also now have UniFi Talk that we're trying to install, and that's running on the Cloud Key. So we're trying to figure out how to get the I think Ubiquiti called it the door attendant to work. So basically, when
Yes.
somebody rings in on the intercom, we're trying to get it to show up on the phones, and that kind of thing.
I mean, yeah, and if you open the Unify Access and the Unify Talk also, they have a video, kind of video on that, like a demo video,
Really?
like someone shows up on the door and they use the Apple Wallet, or I mean, you can use your Apple phone or even iWatch, Apple Watch to open the door to ring. So kind of integration, I mean, they have allowed.
Yeah.
So I haven't tested any Unified Talk product yet, so I'm not sure about that. But I've so far I've seen many of the YouTube videos In that way, I understood how this kind of integration works. So, but I'm sure you should give it a try and let us know in
Yeah.
your channel. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I was looking kind of online, like I didn't see anybody that's really done this like on a video before. So, um,
Yeah, I think Cody also did a video, but
oh, he
not
did.
sure. He told he will do a 2025 video on the UniFi Talk full setup, but not sure. I think he has released his
Mm,
video on that.
okay. Yeah, so why don't we take a look at the UniFi Talk products?
Yeah, sure. You should share the screen, I
Yes,
think.
I will. Let me let me pull this up.
Let me put this screen.
Let me see here. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen now.
Sweet. Okay, awesome. So, we have a couple Unified Talk products. They looks like they just recently got rid of the G2 products.
Yeah, I think you have to search from it. Uh,
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it won't show up. Kind of they have did with other products also.
Yeah, interesting. So, we have a couple different products here to kind of fit different needs. So we've got the G3 Touch Enterprise, which is kind of like the biggest phone. It's got the largest screen. It's a seven
Yeah,
inch
seven.
screen.
Yes.
It's not available yet. It's available in May. But it's just got the larger screen. It's basically, I believe it's got all the same features as the G3 Touch phone, uh, or the compact model. Yeah, the G3 Touch Pro. It should have all
Yeah.
the same features, but it's just got that larger screen. So for somebody who's going to be using the phone all day, it's kind of nice to have a larger screen. Um, but some of the features you can have an HD camera. They have microphones on them, of course. They have a 5-inch touchscreen. The G3 Touch Pro does. Um,
Yeah, I think this is the one you have on your
yes,
desk,
yeah,
right?
this is the one that I have right here. It's got Bluetooth support, status LED, and a speaker on there. So, and it also does say you do have UniFi application integrations, which is really cool. So on the phone itself, you actually
I
have the
mean,
ability.
it will integrate all applications of the UniFi or just the
So
UniFi Talk
So on the
or
phone here, it just has talk, it has protect, it has access, and enterprise
hmm,
identity. So it
yeah.
it doesn't seem to do like Unify Connect or anything yet, but just basically
Hmm.
protect, access, and identity it does on the phone itself, which is really cool.
I think it does not have any Protect integration yet.
There's the protect app, and you can view cameras on there. So it doesn't seem to be. And the weird thing too is like if you, I don't know if you can see the phone from there, but if you open the protect app, um,
Mhm.
it actually okay, I'm logged in, but you actually have to go to like an activate website on your computer to activate it with your account. So like it doesn't
Hmm.
sync with your application or anything at all. It's completely separate. So you could add any UniFi account to the phone, which is interesting, or at least to the Protect app on the phone.
Oh, nice. I
So
think this unified talk line is not talk much on the Ubiquity I've seen
yes,
most of the time. Like most of them haven't seen the previous generation talk phone, which is got I think legacy right now because they still bringing up new talk phone and never talk on the previous
yeah, yeah. It's also weird because I just bought the G2 Touch Max like 2 weeks ago, if not maybe a week
launch
ago.
Gen 1. Yeah, the talk one.
Yeah, and now it's
And
gone.
yeah, it's gone. And since then, I didn't much have I mean hands-on on the Unified Talk. I've seen the previous gen, the when they have a single like screen on that where we I mean the cordless and the microphones are
Yeah,
embedded on that. But I think they have improve all those things which people were missing on the previous gen, and I hope this will carry forward for longer time
yeah,
without any, I mean, discontinuing the older
exactly.
gen. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the fears when I told the company that I'd like to do Unify Talk. I was like, I don't want it to get discontinued anytime soon. Because Ubiquity tends to do that sometimes, but I'm hoping that this product line will last a while.
Yeah, I think this product line is not very I mean, it's not very useful, like kind of missing. Like everyone right now wants like the customization with the third party PBX and all those. I
Yeah.
think they have brought those things like the third party PBX and VoIP. You can integrate with the current Unified Talk lineup,
Hmm.
but it has not talked much on the ubiquity.
Yeah, they really don't talk about this, and same for UniFi Connect. Honestly, like um, UniFi Connect is really great. There's a lot of features with it and stuff, but they don't really talk about UniFi Connect that much.
Yeah, I think the Unify Connect, the last time you did a video on the mini cast, like the
Yeah.
display cast lights. Yeah, I mean, it comes in the Connect lineup, correct?
Yes. Yeah. Um, if we go, where do they have it? They have it under the digital signage here. So they have the DisplayCast Lite, DisplayCast Pro. But that was another thing they silently discontinued. They had the just DisplayCast, and that's what I have. Um,
Yeah.
but they replaced it with the Pro and the Lite models. Just
I mean, without
yeah,
any noticing, yeah, they have
yeah,
silently updated the display cast line also.
yeah. It's just weird though because like the DisplayCast Lite, the standard DisplayCast unit used to have a Ethernet port on it, but the Lite doesn't now. So for this,
I
you
think,
have to pay to upgrade to the Pro if you want
yeah,
Ethernet.
you should check the chat also on the
Sure.
YouTube. Like you got some chats also,
Oh wow, we got lots
the
of them.
Rob M.
I see. There's no audio. Yeah.
I think, yeah, the last one. I'm
Okay.
surprised that Ubiquiti does not have the functionality to integrate talk and protect.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. It's really weird because I would think that Unified Talk should be able to run on the NVRs. Like,
Yes.
it doesn't seem like that heavy of an application. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, for just unified talk, you have to get one another separate cloud key.
Yeah,
Why?
exactly. And I could run it on the UDM Pro, but I've been switching them out so often at that site because of all the issues we've been having. I was like, I'm just gonna put it on the cloud key for
Yes.
now.
I
Um,
think, yeah, it's a no-brainer. You have to get one cloud key just. I
yeah,
mean, but think if you have a Unify NVR, it should work.
yes, agreed. I mean, yeah, the NVR Pro is should be powerful enough to be able to do that, I would think, but I don't know. There was a comment about the intercom feature, and yes, you can do an intercom feature. And I believe I actually don't have any other users on here right now, but the intercom feature is really cool. And it basically, I don't think there's any, the person on the other end does not have to accept the intercom. It just kind of opens up the connection there, and both people can talk. And that's really cool. The other thing you can do on these phones is with the camera, you can actually do a video call between phones. Um,
Hmm.
so I thought that was kind of cool. The camera, it's the only use of the camera that I've seen. They said they're going to add Zoom support soon. So I don't know where I saw that, but somewhere I saw they're going to add a Zoom integration in 2025. So that's kind of cool. But other than that, there's no really use for the camera from what I've seen.
Yeah, I think from what I've seen from the demo video, the only thing about the camera, like someone is on the door and they ring the phone, and the image from the cameras from the door will come show up on the unified talk phone, who is ringing and who is calling. The kind of thing I have seen in the video, I think.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons that we wanted to go with Unify Talk because there's like the main door, people like get buzzed in. So like it on the old phone PBX phone system we have now, essentially it just calls the phone and they answer and kind of talk to the person and then let them in through the phone. So I'm trying to mimic that with Unify now, because I think they called it was the door attendant feature or something, where you can have a door
Hmm.
attendant on that's kind of linked to your Unify Talk phone, and that's what allows you to kind of like buzz people in.
Yeah.
The weird thing though is Unify. So there's the Unify Identity, the free version, but they also have
Yes.
the enterprise version. So that's what we
Yeah.
were using there. We were trying out the enterprise version, but apparently, if you're trying to do that exact feature where you have the door attendant, you can't do that with enterprise. And you also can't do soft phone functionality with Unify Talk if you have UID Enterprise. So the Unify
Hmm.
support agent actually told me to downgrade to Unify free version, the identity free
Basic
version.
one.
Yes,
Yeah.
just so I can get the soft phone functionality and just so I can get the door attendant functionality, which is really odd to me. Um, it makes me wonder what the point of Unified Identity Enterprise
Yeah,
is
what the
even
point
more.
of unified identity when they are telling to downgrade to
Right.
use the basics identity? I mean, I thought of they will say to upgrade to the enterprise and use all those missing features
Yeah.
to get all those identity and everything. Like
Yeah. In
even
the Go
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, even I'm waiting for the update on the unified identity on the unified drive also. Where they have shown on the, I mean, the guide that they have announced a unified drive application tool, and they have used new advanced features on the unified drive identity point. But so far, I am seeing there is no change on the unified identity for the unified drive application. It's just the same thing, like it just showing your drive, and just if you click it will redirect to the website of the drive application. It will just show your drive. So
Interesting.
I'm not sure they have talked about that on the guide, but they have not released that version.
Hmm. Yeah, it's really weird. So, what was the other thing? There was one other thing I was gonna say. Um, yeah, it's also annoying because the whole concept of identity enterprise, to me at least, is that it's gonna sync your users between consoles, and that's exactly what
Yes.
we need because we've got the stacked NVRs, we have the UDM Pros, we have the Cloud Key. It would be really nice if all
Yeah.
the users can sync, but now that they're saying to go back to identity free version, now we have to manually add users to all of the consoles, make sure they have the right permissions, all that kind of stuff, and it's kind of
Yeah.
a pain.
Yeah, I think for the I mean, they should allow for the enterprise version. So there should be no point to doing all those things stuff which you have to do on the basic plan. You have to allow all the users and admin for each consoles on that in that way.
Yeah,
With the enterprise one, it will work at once. You don't need to configure all that again. So it's kind
yep,
of bummer, I think.
it is, and like
Maybe you should ask them a questions why you are
I know,
you should ask the support agent.
yeah.
Are there any futures plan which they will bring back,
Hmm.
or it is kind of working the same like basics?
Yeah, and like the thing with identity too is like the enterprise version at least you could actually sync it with like Google Workspace, which is what we have.
Mm.
So it'd be nice if all the users can automatically populate in and stuff. Like there's a lot of features that were really appealing. You could do
Hmm.
VPNs as well. So like
Yeah.
really cool stuff that we could do, but now that we have to go back to the free version, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, I
Rob,
mean,
go ahead.
yeah, yeah. I mean, as of now, current identity, you have seen the basics plan. What do they offer? One-click Wi-Fi, and for the unified drive application. And what does they have VPN on the basics one?
I think they do have a VPN, but every feature for the basic version is something that you have to send an invite code for, I believe.
Yes,
So
you
like
have to give them the invite link on that.
yes. So that's also kind of a downside because if somebody gets a new phone, I have to send another invite code. Whereas if they just had an account they could log into, their Google account, then it would just work with
Yeah,
Enterprise. But Rob M said maybe on the Enterprise for security reasons they don't allow the door attendant, and I think it's possible for sure.
yeah,
I do think though, for Enterprise solutions, they're gonna have people that like secretaries that are gonna buzz people into the building and allow them to get into the building. So that's kind of an important feature for those enterprises to have. Um,
yes.
so I just don't know the best way to make that work on the phones. And like I said earlier, there's nothing that I've seen online about them. So I'm hoping once I figure this out, I'll make some videos and show everyone how to do it. But until
Sure,
then,
sure.
I got to figure this out.
I think until then you have to stick to the basics plan.
Yeah, which is funny because like I would think the Ubiquity would want the money for the subscription fee. Like I was gonna pay the money or whatever, but I guess not.
See, they have given all those features like the VPN, Wi-Fi,
Hmm.
UniFi Talk also. You can unlock the door.
Yeah, you can do all that. And that was really appealing because for like a staff person, not only could they get door access, they could do Wi-Fi, they could do VPN, talk, they could literally do everything they need through one app. But now that we can't use Identity Enterprise, it's kind of annoying.
Yep. I
Um,
think they are mostly focusing for the US customer, the US, Canada, and those because the UniFi Talk is not available in India yet.
mm, Interesting.
I
I
think
can't.
it shows my video also on that list.
Oh yeah, I did. I like it. Yeah, I like can't even find they had a page somewhere that shows like a breakdown of all the
I
features you
mean,
get.
you can just go to the help.ui.com and look for that. Help.ui.com and search for the unified identity.
Do I search here?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, don't ask the chat GPT.
Yeah, I know. I
You,
can't I thought there was a search somewhere. Oh, articles maybe?
yep. Look for the identity. Yes, unify identity. I think
Oh, and
I
if
think
it's
you scroll down, you will see the identity admin guide features and configuration. Yes.
admin guide. So,
Yeah. Endpoint
oh,
overview.
which one? Endpoint overview? Okay.
Yes.
So, so features available through identity endpoint,
Yeah. I
smart door
think
access, one
that
for
agent told you the talk soft phone features on the basic, not on the enterprise.
yes. Wait. Huh. So does that say it is available in enterprise?
No, I think it's
No.
on the basic, I think.
Okay. Yeah, and that's really weird. And also on the topic of the soft phones, it's really weird too because so we're paying the 24.99 a month for UniFi Talk.
Hmm.
So we get the full unrestricted or non-limited number basically. We get unlimited minutes or whatever per month.
Yeah.
But with that you only get 5 soft phones, which is weird. Like they don't say that on their website that I've seen. So I asked the support agent, I was like, how do I get more? And they said we need another 24.99 a month subscription to get more soft
Man,
phones.
they're costing more. You have to pay
Yeah,
more.
for more
Kind of
soft
weird.
phones. Like I was like, what? And like you can't they have the 9.99 a month option, but you can't use the 9.99 a month for soft phone. So for the soft phone feature, you have to literally get
You have
more
to
of
go
those
to
subscriptions.
499. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, why they are charging hidden? But they should have mentioned on the guide, like they should
exactly.
charge for if you want to get a use of the soft phone, you should go on this plan. And like
Yes.
they are saying you have to pay another 2499 to get more soft phone.
Right.
Why?
Just to get the more yeah, I don't know. And like the thing is too, it's not like we're just a small site that's only trying to use soft phones. We actually have 10 phones. So like we're not just trying to just use the soft phone feature. Like I could see if like they're trying to limit you so you can't just only have soft phones. Like maybe if they gave us 2 soft phones per physical phone or something, that'd be fine. But nope, you got to pay 24.99 per 5 soft phones.
I mean, that's why no one uses that. I mean,
Yeah,
everyone is happy with the other VoIP provider, like from the Grand Stream
yeah.
and from the other. Yeah.
So Rob said he's never dealt with VoIP, but as a home user, how would you get a number? How much does it cost? So that's a good question. Um,
Yeah, subscription, you look for the pricing.
yeah.
Yes.
I think they had a nice breakdown somewhere. Don't remember where I saw it. I did see one nice breakdown that shows the price comparisons.
I think you should look for the same
Yeah,
help.ui.com and for that. Yeah, some you got a comment like here. I'm using it
using
for
it for
home.
home.
It's
Yeah.
2499 as well. Yeah.
So yeah, there's basically 2 plans that you can get. You can get the 9.99 a month,
Mm-hmm.
but then you're limited to like 2,000 minutes or something. You can only do 200 SMS. I don't know what the number is exactly, but you're basically limited to what you can do. So I don't want to have to deal with the limit, so I just got the 24.99 a month, which just gives you basically free, not free, but unlimited access to minutes and stuff each month.
Okay.
So, and I believe like you also can't do soft phones like I said on the 9.99 a month version, which is interesting. But
Mm.
I'm trying to see. Let me see if I can pull up UniFi Talk. Maybe it'll show me on there.
Yeah. You I
'Cause
think right now you can just log in into your Unify
yeah.
Talk and take a look into that.
Um, Still not showing me.
Oh, cool.
Huh. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's really hard to find any information about this
Yeah,
stuff
I
for
think.
some reason.
Okay. So where were we at? I mean, we were looking on Gen 3 talk phone.
Yes.
Uh,
Uh,
yeah, okay. VoIP.
yeah. So
So
back to the phones.
those, I think, yeah. Right
They've
now, the enterprise one, it is not available. They have announced like available May 2025. I think that will be huge difference. Like just, I think there will be only screen size differences,
yeah,
nothing else.
it's very similar to the the Touch Pro, even between the G2 and the G3 phones that I have. So we got the G2 Touch Max, and that's basically what the G3 Touch Enterprise is, I believe. And they were basically the same phone. That one just had a larger screen.
Yeah, and they have G3 Touch Wall also, which is also coming up.
Yeah, that's interesting. It looks like it has a bigger screen though, so it's got like the
Yep.
screen of the Enterprise. It's got the 7-inch touchscreen,
Yes.
just wall mountable.
How's the speaker on this G3? Which one you have? I mean, G2 or some,
Yeah, the
which one?
speaker's not nothing crazy special. It's a good speaker. I wish I could show it to you. I don't really have a way to test the speaker right now, but the speaker's as expected. I wish
Okay.
I wish you could do more with the phone. Like there's honestly like it's kind of underwhelming at the end of the day. You can really just do protect access and identity. Um, but like it's a full like I would think that you could be able to do like UniFi Connect stuff with it. You probably should be able to do UniFi Connect stuff. At least if you could play media on it or play music on it or something like that, that'd be kind of
Yeah.
cool. There's an aux port or a headset port on the side, so you can plug in a headset.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, it's pretty limiting, honestly.
I mean, what's the backend running on this? It is running on Android or some.
It sure does seem like Android, like the animations and stuff when you open up apps, like it totally
Hmm.
seems like Android to me. Um, but like they have a custom settings screen and stuff on there. It's kind of cool, but yeah, it seems like Android. So, and like I'm guessing there's an ability for you to add APKs like you can on the Connect
Yeah,
devices.
I think we have seen that most of the, I mean, community and on the Reddit forum also, some of them have put the other APK file and running some other apps on it because it's on the Android APK. So you can just put up your own APK, yeah,
Interesting.
customize it. Yep.
I'm still trying to find a screen that shows me the price comparison between the Plus and the Pro, but I have not found one.
Okay. Do you want me to take a look? So I
Yeah,
can
if you want
share.
to look, yeah.
Okay, just give me a second.
Okay. So going back to the phones, they recently came out with the G3 wireless handset, which I believe works on any of the G3 phones. And it's just a wireless handset that essentially just gets rid of the cord that's coming from the phone. Um, and it said it supports high quality audio. I'm pretty sure it's pretty much the same as the other ones, or as the hardwired handset. The only difference is it's just wireless. I did not get any of these for the site that I have installed UniFi Talk at, just because I didn't see the benefit.
I mean, they sell the wireless handset also separately.
Yeah, and
If
it
you
is
want
separate.
wireless, okay.
Yeah, so it's
And
$99.
and the one which you have right now, it's included. I mean, that's a wired one.
This is a wired one. It is included. It just comes like literally the phone in the package just comes like exactly like this. So,
I mean, you can't remove it like with,
good question. It looks like you can.
yeah, RJ11, I think.
Yeah, you can unplug the RJ11 from
Yep.
the bottom.
Looks cool then, I think. So I think if they are providing the wired one, there is no point to get the wireless handset.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think this is a pretty cool device, an analog telephone adapter.
Yeah, so I actually, before we even got UniFi Talk, we actually bought one of these because that unlocked the software for us. So then we could actually try
Yeah.
out the software before buying more phones. And we just used like an old analog phone. But it was really nice. It works as expected. It sounds good. Really easy to set up, and it's a nice cheap gateway into UniFi Talk.
Yes.
That's a selling point for me at least. I don't know if we'll actually end up using this device at all, but it at least showed us what we can do in the software since there wasn't much online about it. So kind of a cool device. Essentially, you get two phones you can add to this, I believe. You get two RJ11 ports that you can, and it's PoE powered, so you just power the adapter through PoE. You get two RJ11 ports for two different phones, and that's pretty
Okay.
much all it is.
I think at this price point of $99, it's pretty good deal. Yeah,
Yeah.
you will get to know about the UniFi Talk. I mean,
Yep.
if you're new to the ecosystem, it's a kind of good deal. I think you will get into know and know more about the UniFi Talk.
Yeah. Yep. It's just a cheap gateway into the software, pretty much. It's kind of unfortunate they limit the software. Like you can't
Mm-hmm.
see anything until you have a device, um, which is kind of annoying. But like UniFi Network doesn't do that. But it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. I think we don't have any other devices on the UniFi Talk as much, like just on a single screen.
What do you mean?
I mean, right now on the Ubiquity store, we don't have much devices
Oh,
on the
yes.
UniFi Talk lineup.
Yeah.
Just like one. I mean, right now they have discontinued those G2 lineup.
Yep.
I think if you want to buy, you have to go through that. I think they have removed that.
Yeah, I
Looks
can't even
like.
see it on the website. Yeah, it's weird though. I was trying to find like sometimes B&H has free shipping, so I'll order through B&H Photo Video. But they don't sell UniFi Talk there, so I could literally only find UniFi Talk stuff on the actual UniFi store itself.
I mean, other than that, B&H, there is no other distributor sell them like the Streak Wave, or I've heard the
Nope.
Streak Wave.
Um, I even looked at like Multilink was another distributor.
Yes,
Baltic Networks was another one. None of them
yes.
had UniFi Talk phones, at least when I checked a couple weeks ago. So, um, really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So for those of you who are watching the stream and want to know more about UniFi Talk, I do have a video coming out May 4th about it, kind of where I talk about how to set up UniFi Talk and all that kind of stuff. But um,
Yeah, I think there's also one thing I would like to say that
yeah,
if you do the next video on the Unified Tech, please show more about the configuration and all those stuff. Like most of the things are hidden on your neck. Like last time you set up the camera, I think
hmm
on the camera, I mean, everyone's want to look into the quality of the camera. What's the difference between the previous gen to the near gen?
yeah,
So I think that's kind of missing on your video. You
okay,
should try
yeah,
to cover that. You
yep,
should just take a snapshot. I mean, just download some part of the section of the video just to cover up in the video and show that.
I see. Yes, okay, yep, I can do that.
Yep. Because you have done the installation video on your attic, I think. You have put on the garage, the
Yeah,
new cameras, I think. What was it? G5 Dome
G5 Dome Ultra. Yeah,
Ultra. Yeah, the small one.
yep. Actually, I do have another one of those coming up soon. We're adding a G5 Turret Ultra, I believe.
Ah,
It just came in
well,
stock, and I bought it. I
you,
got the black one.
I think you should go for the G6 one.
The problem was that the G6 was more expensive.
Yeah, I think, but they have a good quality. I've seen
Are they
someone
better?
posted on the, yeah, they are, I mean, on the Twitter, I've seen some guy, I follow that techie guy, and he posted his, I mean, like the setup videos and he have shared the screen share of that whole UniFi G6 on from the dashboard, and the quality was quite impressive.
Really?
Let me check. I followed him, so let me check if I can show that.
Part of the problem was the camera needed to be black, because of where it was. Like it worked out better,
Oh,
so it was black. So the G6 turret actually does not have a black version available until July.
hmm.
But
I
maybe in
think
July I'll have to get one.
yes, you should have one G6, so you will get to know the better comparison of
Yeah,
that, I think.
that's true. Yeah, because there was a really big increase between the G4 and the G5 cameras. So I'm sure there's a big one between G5 and G6.
Okay, if you want, I can share the screen and show the quality of the G. Let me share the screen.
Go for it.
Yep. Do you see the screen now?
It just says you started screen sharing. Oh, there we go. Yep. Oh, wow.
So see, the blown away by the picture quality of the new G UniFi G6 Bullet.
And those are 4K, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you can see very clear quality, I think, at this
Wow.
price.
Yeah. Yeah, $200 really isn't bad. The Turret Ultra that I just got was 129, so it's only about $70 more.
I mean, also the camera form factor is kind of similar to the previous gen. Like if you, this is the Bullet one, I think you can see.
Yeah, the
But
G6 Bullet.
are you sure this, I mean, the body material is different from the previous G5, G3, G4, G5 Bullet?
I don't know because the G4 ones had like the metal enclosure, the
Yeah,
G5 had
yeah,
the plastic.
yeah, they have a casting on the G4.
Rob said he installed the G5 turret while standing 18 feet up on the ladder. I hate the large, fine threaded mounting it uses. It's very hard to get lined up on a ladder. That is true. So, for those of you who don't know, when you screw on like a bullet camera, or I think the turret ones were the same way, when you screw it on, it's really hard to get the threading right for the cameras. Um,
Hmm.
that's something I would like to see improved. Just because, like Rob said, if you're up on a ladder, it is kind of hard to get that screwed on.
Yeah, Rob is correct. I think that the fine thread mounting has issues on it. Like when you
Yeah.
just mount it, yeah, it's very hard, I think,
It is, and
when you
especially
mount
like
it.
if it's an older camera that's been sitting outside for a while, it's got like the like dust or whatever inside of it, so it's even harder to like screw it and unscrew it.
Yeah, I mean the one which I have on my office, it's pretty hard because I've tried to change the angle of the camera and it rotates automatically on that angle. So it's very hard to
Mm,
go on that place and do all those. So I've left that way only because there is a thread issues, I think,
yeah,
the for the mounting.
yeah. Even if they made the threads a little wider or something, so it's easier to turn, that'd be better. But
I think we should try their I think we should try their junction boxes also, like for specific mounting, if you're mounting on a wall,
good
that
idea.
kind of thing. I think I've never tried that, but I was thinking I should go with the junction boxes and see with these kind of accessories,
Yeah,
will it be helpful or not?
that's true. Not really. Not many people have looked at the accessories on YouTube, at least that I've seen.
Yeah, I think if you look into their videos, the announcement videos, they have pretty much showed the accessories also.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll probably have to get that G6 turret then. Or
Yeah,
wait,
I
what was it?
think
The dome? Yeah, no, G6 turret.
G6 turret. Yeah.
Yeah. I also saw I think the night vision's better on the G6 turret than the G5 turret
I
ultra.
mean, with every with every versions like the generation, they've kind of improving like the like kind of like with each iterations
Yeah.
they've improved some parts. Like right now with all G6 cameras, you will get all AI features. You don't need to
Oh, really?
get AI port for that. I think yeah, it
Nice.
support all AI features.
That would be cool. I could do license plate detection then on that one probably.
I think yeah.
Hmm.
Right now with the new updates on the AI ports, you can have up to five cameras. It
5 cameras.
supported up to five cameras. But somehow on my side, I have stuck on four cameras. Whenever I try to manage and use one more cameras, it just says it just apply the changes and it's give me back again those four camera settings.
Interesting. Rob said it's hard to keep up with the accessories. They just appear on the site with little announcement. That is very true.
Yeah, that's true.
And I feel like that's the same too for when they get rid of products, just like we saw with the phones, the G2 phones. Like they just silently got rid of them. Same for that Connect display cast. Silently got rid of that device as well.
I mean, those devices is not talk much on the community. Like
Yeah,
we never talk about the UniFi Talk, UniFi Connect. Everyone is talk about the UniFi network lineup,
Mm-hmm.
the NVRs, cameras, and right now the mostly talk is the UniFi Drive. I mean, the UniFi NAS Pro.
Yeah. How's the NAS? Do you like it?
Yeah, I think yeah, you can say I like it because this is my first time using NAS. I've never used any Synology, but when I hear from the everyone, the Synology is, I mean, the pioneer in that in the NAS. They have tons of application and all those tools, but in the UniFi Ubiquity, still most of the features are not supported.
Interesting. How did you get the iCloud photos to sync?
Yeah, I can show you that. Let me share my screen with you.
Everyone in the chat saying they need the AI key because it's never in
Yeah,
stock.
the AI key is also good, I think. Okay, what is it? Let's see. Do you see my screen now?
Yes.
So let me log in
Somebody
here.
said they got the UNAS Pro 2 weeks ago and they have no complaints. It's much better than the external drives at the end of the day. That is true.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of storage right now. Do you see this is my NAS right now. I've utilized 835 GB of my 16. I'm using RAID 5.
RAID 5.
So
Okay.
yes,
I
right
believe
now,
you can upgrade to RAID 6, can't you? I think they said that somewhere.
yes, I think, yeah.
Okay.
You see these options right now. I have to add one more drive for the
Okay.
RAID parity for the RAID 6. If I choose this one, it says switching to advanced protection will not reformat to the storage. An additional drive is required to create the second parity for
Hmm.
the RAID 6. I think uh, two drive will be protected in the RAID 6 as compared to the RAID 5.
Which just has one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah. So the thing with the iCloud, what I did, first of all, I did it with one app called iPhotosync app on the
iPhoto sync.
iPhone, and the yeah,
Huh.
I've installed on my iPhone, and I have I've taken the subscriptions of yearly subscriptions, which was around like 599 Indian rupees.
Okay.
Then I have signed in with the SMB for that iPhoto sync.
Okay.
From that iPhoto, it's linked to the SMB of my UNAS Pro, and then from there it's synced to my cloud. So if you go up here, all files under my personal drive, you will see this iCloud photos. You will see this.
Wow. Cool.
So at anywhere you can just access your photos from anywhere, but like it is accessible from Unified Drive applications.
That's nice.
So there are
So,
also some other methods also, like if you are using any TrueNAS or those things, you can do on that with the one application. I think you did a video on that,
on
IMIC.
TrueNAS, yeah.
Yeah, on the TrueNAS, you download one application called IMIC, and that is
Yes.
also a free storage and
Yeah,
that.
that's actually
So
what I
I'm doing,
use. I
yep.
run image in a virtual machine and it's on one of my servers and it works out pretty well for me.
I really like the UNAS. I think you will
Yeah.
see, since I mean, it's been 1 month I'm using, and I have no complaint yet, because it take time sometimes when you add new drives, like the for optimization, like it's for the drive to become fully operational, it takes almost 24 hours, I think. For
Interesting.
me, it took almost 24 hours to get fully operational. In
Ac-
that case, you don't have to turn off the UNAS Pro and make sure your internet is working. So that should not, I mean, and your drive will not fail. I mean, maybe it can happen, but you
yeah.
have to make sure the power is running on that.
hmm Actually, funny you say power. The site that we're actually doing the UniFi Talk stuff at, they lost power for like 10 minutes the other day. But it took like a full day for UniFi Protect to re-sync the storage or whatever on the NVRs. Like I got a notification like a day after that it was ready to use again. I was like, that took a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Was iCloud
Also, Yeah.
With iCloud Photos, shouldn't you just build the iCloud photo library on SMB? That's what I have done for external HDDs. Um,
iCloud
I'm not
photos,
sure.
iCloud photo library. SMB. I think how it will sync. I think if I have to do. I mean, that's a manual process.
Yeah. So one thing I was going to ask actually is, does the app that you use automatically delete the photos after they've been backed up from your phone?
Yes,
It does?
I've used the sync. There is an option called syncing. I have enabled that. It will automatically sync all the new photos which is added on the album.
Nice.
It's kind of similar like to Imic. I
Yeah.
think I've tried on the Imic. Yeah, it was also scanned.
Yeah, that's the thing I used to like. I used to use Google Photos back when Google Photos was free. I used that. But the feature I always liked about that was it deleted it from my phone, so it saves storage space on my phone.
Yeah, also I like this one thing. They have added the backup features, and right now they have added the support for OneDrive and the Dropbox. And
Oh, that's
everyone
nice.
is waiting for, like, if you choose all files, and here one is a remote UNAS, like you have to add secondary UNAS, or you can have external SMB servers, or the cloud services. They have added Dropbox in the OneDrive.
Nice. That's cool.
I mean, everyone in the community, when they release this unified drive, everyone is asking, still no Amazon S3,
Mm,
still no
yeah.
ZFS. So that's why. Everyone wants a ZFS.
Yeah. And honestly, I will say ZFS is really cool. I'm using it on one of my Proxmox servers here at my house, and it's really fast. Um,
Yeah,
and the
ZFS is very
storage
fast, I think.
resyncs really fast too. Like after I reboot and stuff, like it's already ready to go. Um, I don't know. It's kind
Yeah.
of cool.
Also, everyone's looking for ICSI features also, like
Yeah.
instead of, uh, I mean, the NFS is also good. I think I'm using NFS here. If you see under the
Yeah.
services, I'm using on my Proxmox backup server. I'm using,
Nice.
so the backup from the Proxmox is coming on my UNAS Pro.
NFS
If
is
you
really
see, I
easy to use.
created PBS backup.
Nice.
Oh, it's kind of good. I think NFS is also good. I mean, file share. So
So you said in the not you, but Cadius in the chat said that's what I've done for external HDDs. No, it's not manual syncing. Apple syncs in the background. I'm not sure how you're doing that with the Photos app because unless you're like syncing to a Mac or something that's using the photo library on an SMB share, I'm not sure how you would do that from a phone specifically to sync your photos to
yeah.
SMB.
Also, one thing I like more about this is a time machine support built in. I mean, that's
Oh,
pretty
it's got
cool
that
feature.
built in.
Yep.
That's cool.
You got a time machine build, and you have to just go on your general settings, and you have to add a disk for the time machine,
Hmm,
and you have to schedule for it, and then it saves automatically.
I like that.
You can add a disk for that. How much storage you want to add on the drive disk. So I've just given 2 TB.
Hmm.
Also, they have with this new, I think, drive application, they have this activity shown up here. Like whatever you do on the drives, it will give
It
you
logs it.
activity. Like, yeah, all the activity log shows up here.
That's really cool. I don't think
Yep.
I haven't seen that on TrueNAS before. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like the Unify thing, what they do on the other applications like Unify Protect, Unify Access, and everything.
Yeah. No. Sorry, I'm reading this comment.
Yep.
My phone is doing iCloud syncing to iCloud, and the desktop computer gets the updated photos in the background. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I think like
Yes.
what Safwan was doing was he's trying to avoid the iCloud subscription by just backing up his phone directly to the UNAS.
Yes,
So
that's my
that's,
main
yeah,
goal. I don't want to pay Apple that much.
yeah, yeah, and then the desktop's auto downloading and then sending it to the SMB server. That makes sense.
Yes, that's correct. Also, these UNAS is not getting, I mean, you can see the temperature, it's not getting much, 57 degrees Celsius.
Hmm.
And if you take a look into the drive also, each drive, it is not getting quite hot, I think. It's running cool. I mean, it's running continuously, 49. And you can see the power on hours on the 723 hours.
Hmm. That's actually not bad temperature wise. Let me check
Yep.
the so the one of the NVRs, the drives are at like 46 degrees Celsius. The other one
Let me
45.
check. Okay, let me check on mine. Storage managers, manage storage in country. So the UNVR is running 52 degrees Celsius.
52.
The drive, yeah. And I have to add one drive because right now I'm just using single drive and it is asking for the one more drive for the single RAID
Ah,
one for the protection. And as you see here, the AI port here, right now, it says just I'm using all cameras and I'm saving it. And you see the changes I have made, it's not reflected on the UniFi
interesting.
camera. That's a bug, I think.
Yeah, probably. Well, I think we're approaching an hour. That's about all I have to share for now.
Yep.
If anybody has questions about UniFi Talk, let me know. I'm going to make probably another follow-up video, kind of going more in depth. So I'm happy to answer questions since there's nothing else online about UniFi Talk for some reason.
I think we haven't have pretty much anything on the UniFi Talk. It's pretty, I mean, there are no such more devices to talk about
Yeah.
unless you put a new video on that. So we'll talk then later.
Yep. All right. Thanks everyone for watching. Nice to see you,
Yeah,
Rob.
thanks. Thanks, Rob. Thanks,
Yeah.
KDS.
All right.
Yeah, I did a video today. I mean, I uploaded one video on my channel about the UniFi Flex, I think 2.5 GB. It's
Oh,
kind
really?
of
You
good,
got one?
I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
I've replaced this one. This is the Flex Mini 1 gig. I've replaced with the Flex 2.5 GB.
2.5.
I think pretty good switch. I think you're
Good.
getting enough power on that. All ports are 2.5 gig.
Nice. Now that one doesn't have PoE. Oh, they do have the PoE model. That's right. They have the Flex 2.5 gig PoE.
They have, I mean, that's a 8 port, I think.
Oh, it is. I see. Yeah.
Flex 2.5 video. I watched it this morning. Thanks, Rob.
Also, if anyone's curious, I am selling a, oh, what is it? A Pro 8 PoE switch, I think. Trying to get rid of that.
Which one?
A Pro 8 PoE.
You can put on the chat. I have an Enterprise 8 PoE.
Maybe it is an enterprise. I don't think, wait, let me check. I don't remember what it is. Um,
It's the layer 3 2.5 gig.
no, I don't think so. It's a Pro 8 PoE.
Yeah.
I'll negotiate on the price if anyone wants a lower price too, but I'm just trying to get rid of
Mhm.
it.
Okay.
All right, I think that's all I have for today.
Oh, yeah. I think that's it.
Nice to see you again. It's been a little bit since we've streamed, but it's pretty fun.
Yeah, I think it's been a month. I think
A
we are
month,
doing
really?
this thing. Yep. So what we will be doing next month? I
I don't
mean,
know.
next week.
Next week, yeah. Let me.
I mean, we should go through the updates on the Unify all product. I mean, the Unify network,
Yeah.
the Unify Protect. We should go with that new updates.
Yep.
I think we're missing that in our channel. We should try
We
to
are.
do that regularly.
And there's a lot of new updates.
Yep. I mean, the Unify Network
Right.
9.1,
Yep.
which got lots of new updates like multiple WAN on the
Yep.
console ports. Like on my UXG3, I can just add one more WAN, like the
Mm.
WAN 1, WAN 2, and WAN
Yeah.
3. From the UDM Pro, UXG Fiber, UCG Fiber, all those, you can add like around 6 to 8 WANs.
Yeah. For next stream next week, I expect you to have 8 WANs for the stream.
Yep.
I'd like to see a demonstration of failing over between every single one of the 8 WANs. All right. Well, I'll see you next week.
Okay, see you. See you,
See
cool.
you.
Bye.
All right. And thank you guys again for watching. Thank you for joining the stream. Have a great day.